Tonight the music sings so loud. I wish I'm playing a using crowd, baby. Toma água. Never display the ordinary reading people say. And now there's only assembly. Ai ai. Pô, enquanto não vem ninguém, vou pegar minha tortinha. Esperando gente boa. Tchu 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 tchu.
Boa noite, D.
Ah, o Max entrou. E aí, Max? Enquanto não entra o pessoal, eu tô comendo torta.
E ai, seu lindo.
Tudo bom? E fome do caralho. Ninguém vem pra essa porra. Vou ficar triste. Tomando água. Control chip. Chip, 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 chip. Chip, chip. Chip, chip. Configurações. Ai, ai. Os caras tão chamando o Nigabot, velho. Que porra é Nigabot? Ai, beleza. Vou supor que o áudio tá melhor. Se não tiver também. Aí volta. Volta. Volta pra sala. Vamos ver o que a gente tem que fazer. Sai do hotel. Só isso que eu tenho que fazer. Então vamos sair. Exatamente isso que eu vou fazer. Dá licença. Tonight's music sings so loud. I wish I played a used crown. Baby, it's never this way. Ah, tô no lugar certo. Acho que não, hein. Acho que não, hein. Volta. Não estou no lugar certo. O lugar certo é aqui pra baixo. Espaço rápido. Espaço rápido. Só corre. Nem eu sei.
Again, Zane said the manuscript of Return was the key to escaping. I had to get it before Scratch did.
Eu acho que eu tô chegando no final do jogo. É aqui que eu tenho que vir? Parliament Tower, é ali mesmo. Tô ficando sem vida nesse caralho aqui. Três pessoas. Nosso recorde, 3 pessoas. Pera aí. Meu Deus, estão spamando um nigabot aí, eu não sei nem o que é isso, velho. Eu não tomo mais susto pra isso. Sinceramente, isso aí tá maluco na tela assim, já tô acostumado. The Dark Place. Nossa senhora. Ó, delay. Meu Deus, o que é isso?
For months after Ellen died, I didn't leave the apartment. I was flattened by the confusion,
Alice's work had consumed the apartment. Her whole life.
shock, the guilt.
Tá, eu acho que aqui vai ter susto da hora. Parte 2. Come back.
Barry Wheeler started visiting.
Ó. É agora, ó. Ó lá. Cacete, mano. Você para uma porta e não tem nada. Abre a porra da porta numa sala fechada que não tem porra nenhuma. Parece uma fita no canto inferior esquerdo. Também não sei o que significa. Ó.
One morning, I saw a deer
Ah, tá.
soar past my bedroom window.
No problem.
It was a balloon of some cartoon animal. And I looked out at the street
Ai,
below,
ai.
and I saw a little girl crying. Like losing that balloon had just ended her whole world.
Como The Evil Within é dublado e
It
Alan
was the
Wake 2 não?
perfect image of the horror of caring.
I put no fathers on
And
the
that's when I
beat.
got myself out of bed. And I picked up my camera.
Do que isso me importa? Não sei. Alice eu acho que é a mulher do Alan Wake. Eu acho. Tô jogando o jogo já faz horas e eu não sei
There was
ainda dizer
something in the dark.
quem pô caralho é
Something I
Alice.
needed to see, to show. The more shadows I photographed and filmed, the more I felt like I was on the verge of a breakthrough. I submerged myself in it. I only went out at night. My search became obsessive, but I still had no idea what I was
Minha voz tá
looking
de
for.
boa? Dá pra eu escutar tranquilo? Eu não tô ligado não. Eu afastei um pouco mais o microfone, acho que pra não ficar tão perto e ficar abafado demais.
There's a
Sim.
Ah, tá? Então beleza. Isso que importa.
dark tide ebbing and flowing.
Cadê o Luiz, mano? O cara tá me seguindo desde a...
Craque.
Ó o trigueiro! Lindinho
Fear of
trigueiro.
the dark is really just
Fofo.
fear of what could be, that vast, paralyzing ocean.
Nosso cartoonizando do servidor.
Photography
Eterno.
can freeze reality in a snapshot. Put a cage around the infinite and capture it.
Me inscrever no canal dos meus manos, né? Do Trigueiro. Deixa eu ver se eu tô inscrito no canal do Max. Agora eu tô. Aqui é tipo mutual, tá ligado? E eu não entendi nada do diálogo. Não prestei nenhuma atenção. É capaz eu não conseguir entender o plot final do jogo. Ó o símbolo do Uzumaki.
The full manuscript of a novel. Return. A horror story about the dark presence escaping from the dark place, taking over Bright Falls. I couldn't remember writing it. I had not written it. I would never write this. I knew who had. Scratch. A monster with my face. If this story came true, Scratch would get out, people would die. Destroying the manuscript, it wouldn't stop it from happening. I would have to fix it, edit it. I could not change the genre of the story. I'd have to work within the constraints set by Scratch. I needed someone in the story to fight the darkness. Saga Anderson. I kept seeing her in my visions. She was already in Bright Falls, already involved, but she was not in Return. Not yet. I'd write her in. Try to stop Scratch within the limits of the horror story. It was almost impossible. It was taking too long. I had not reached the end.
Ó, o capítulo acabou! Êêêê! Mais um capítulo! Agora vai tocar uma música mais ou menos. Vou pular a música porque... Eba! Ó, tá entendendo que o Scratch é o Alan Wake, só que tipo... Darkzinho?
The memory of my edits was already fading. Terrible things would happen if the manuscript came true. Scratch was there, at Parliament Tower, undoing my work. He could use the story to escape. He could go after Alice.
Resumindo a historinha do game aí, o Alan Wake tem esquizofrenia. Ele não toma os remédios dele pra esquizofrenia. Ele cheira muito pó. É um escritor amargo, alcoólatra. E... acho que ele só não cometeu suicídio porque ele acredita em Jesus Cristo. Então aí tá tudo bem. Mas essa que é a premissa da história do jogo. Não botou fé? Aí não é culpa minha.
I needed a new draft of the story. One that would get me ahead of Scratch.
Eu tenho que reescrever a história agora. Tá.
E deixa a mãe triste.
E deixa a mãe triste, verdade. Suicídio deixa a mãe triste e Jesus também. Às vezes eu fico pensando, a vida é complicada, mas o sistema imunológico humano é mais complicado ainda, cara. Pra você tá aí digitando, vendo essa merda, pra eu tá aqui falando essas paradas tudo aqui, tá acontecendo um maior processo sistemático interno pra eu conseguir fazer isso e é complicadíssimo. É, mano. Coisas pra se pensar. O ator do diabo tinha seu próprio camarim no hotel, ritual pré-espetáculo. Preparativa para a peça de teatro estava em curso. Eu acho que o que me dá vantagem entre o clímax, o diabo e a assombração é pré-espetáculo, né? Não tem muito o que fazer. Vamos colocar tudo... Ah, tá.
O universo é um lugar complexo.
Ah, eu tenho que escrever, doido. Eu tenho que sentar a bunda aqui e escrever. Tô moscando.
Zane had said we worked on Return together. That was a lie. Scratch
é
Return.
Complexo.
I would pay Zane another visit. He had guided me to 2 murder sites. I needed a new one to get back to Parliament Tower. A new draft of initiation.
Tudo é complexo. Máscaras. Mano, vamos fazer um dia streamar sessão cinema e tipo. Primeiro filme vai ser Máscara, velho. Com Jim Carrey. Aquele filme é muito bom, mano. Tem como alternar a realidade, mas nossa, a gameplay com a mulher é muito inferior. A do Alan Wake é muito mais foda. Digo mesmo. Alan Wake já tá coringa da cabeça. Já tá batendo pino. Cadê minha água? Tá aqui do lado.
Maratonar todos os filmes do Jim Carrey, só tem obra de arte.
Só tem obra de arte. Ace Ventura. Alguma coisa de mente. Lembranças de uma mente. Não, Brilhos de uma mente sem lembrança. Alguma coisa assim. Puta filme foda. O Ace, como eu falei, Ace Ventura 1, 2. O Mentiroso. Porra, o Jim Carrey tem uma porrada de filme bom, velho. Debi Lloyd. O Grinch, porra, o Grinch. Sim Senhor. Sim Senhor é um puta filme da hora. Sim Senhor é um puta filme da hora. Tipo assim, a premissa do filme é que ele acha que se ele falar sim pra tudo, a vida dele vai melhorar.
Brilho eterno de uma mente sem lembranças. Mas o meu favorito é o show de Truman dele.
Show de Truman é a mais. Não é meu favorito, mas é a mais.
You are so lucky. You know, there are so many people helping you. Armies of people. Myself. Your wife.
Alice. I need to get to her. She's in danger.
She is. Because of you.
O MN, muda a voz que fala o chat, parece uma carioca pobre fudida SLK.
Cara, se eu te falar que eu perguntei pro pessoal tinha um pessoalzinho na última live, acho que era o Micaele, o Marquito, o Luiz. Eles falaram que não se incomodam. Daí eu não mudei. Deixei assim, não tem como mudar agora. Se eu mudar, a live vai cair. Vai ter que aguentar essa voz aí do Google. Pra mim é mais fácil, porque daí eu não tenho que ficar olhando na tela aqui. Mas eu tiro.
The next time we meet, the circumstances will be very different. And you would do well to return the favor.
Pera aí, vou terminar o diálogo. Vou ver se consigo tirar.
Or stay out of my way, Mr. Wake.
Sem derrubar a live. Ele falou Mr. Wake, parece muito que ele falou Mr. Wick de tipo John Wick.
NN tirar pô, mas NN tem outra. Menos pobre e carioca.
Cara, não, a stream só dá a opção dessa aí.
Zane, the masks were finally coming off. Was it a sign I was closer to escaping? I had no time to waste.
NN.
Não o quê? Ah! Baru, baru, baru. Ah, mano. Ah, mano. Oh. jogo me deixa maluquinho, velho. Esse jogo me deixa birulu. Deixa birulu esse jogo. Eu fico escutando voz aqui, meu fone é esquisito, velho. Parece que tem alguém na minha nuca sussurrando. É bizarro.
Hurry, Tom. Here is the light at the end of the tunnel. If you come in last, you won't be happy.
É esse faxineiro aí.
Jumalauta, that held you close, Tom. Mutta onward set the granny in the snow. When the panic is biggest, the help is also near.
Door didn't seem happy to see me this time.
Fearing the master is the root of wisdom. But don't let the game get you down. He's playing his role. Maybe put him in your films, Tom. Like you have put me. Sehän olisikin.
What films?
I'm a fan of your masterworks. There is Tom the Poet, my favorite. And Yöden Yö is the most famous one, of course. And is it true what I hear? That it's coming back to cinemas soon? Is there a bottom to this rumor?
I need to get back to my apartment. Can you help me?
Well, plan is half done. You asked me to make sure you won't forget mikä se valokuva oli? The light pictures. The photos you artist wife took. They are waiting in the shoebox in the basement. What you leave behind, you find in front of you.
Okay. Thanks, Adi.
Tá, acha a caixa de sapato do porão. Vamos lá pegar o Nike. Vou pegar esse aqui. Tim. Ai, minha barriguinha tá cheia de tanto beber água, velho. Eita, desculpa. Ô, louco. Sério? Mano, acabou outro capítulo. Véi, tá errado isso aí. Acabou mesmo. Eu achei que era prank. Simplesmente acabou o capítulo. Ah, não. Caralho, tá indo muito rápido. Calma aí. Não é pra...
To get to Parliament Tower, I needed to find a murder site. Zane would know where to find one.
Local do crime. Procure Zane Hotel. Onde é que tá o Zane Hotel? Ah, tá. Acho que eu... Isso aí meio que eu entendi. As luzes, elas alteram meio que o universo, alguma coisa assim. Daí eu tenho que ir de luz em luz até achar a sequência certa. É bizarro.
I ran into the filmmaker, Thomas Zane, an
Tem nada.
esoteric bohemian with a hard-on for acts of cruelty performed in the name of occult nonsense.
Não são todas as sombras que me
A director wants to control every
afetam,
aspect of the world
me
in
machucam.
films. Is a cult leader any different? Was Zane just another alias for Scratch? There was a room.
Ah, não, vou ter que fazer de novo, não. Salvar. E vou dar um peidão. Deixa eu sair daqui só pra ver um bagulho. Zen Hotel. Vou pegar aqui. Ah, acho que é aqui, né? Pera. Canteiro de obras. Não. Não é, não. Hotel. É ali. Na realidade é ali. É ali. É ali o hotel. Sai. Opa.
Had I chosen to pursue the cult, or had they chosen me for some unknowable purpose? To be a demon, to sort the clues based on my interpretation, to change that which I observed. It was all a play. Shadows on the wall of the cave, an echo of the true events that happened somewhere else. Was I there to watch the shadows, or was I a shadow too? In a performance set up for someone else.
Não achei ainda o Zen Hotel. Não faço ideia de como eu acho essa porra. Comutação de luz. Comutação de luz inativa. Eco. Ai, meu Deus. Aqui eu tava, não é? Tu fica maluco. É. Não é aqui. Procure o Zen. Tô chupando muita porra, não tô entendendo. Tem que procurar o Zen no hotel. Não que tem um hotel do Zen. Meu Deus. Ô, porra.
I've had enough of that freaking gumshoe dick asking too many freaking questions. Not letting us proper police take care of it.
This is our chance to make the powers that be happy. We'll be set for life. Part of the inner circle.
Well, amen to that, partner. I like it. And so the fraternity, the club, the word. Our dear friends with many names. The way I see it, it was a lone nut job. A junkie out of his mind on some fancy new designer drug.
Open and shut case. All we gotta do now is dump the evidence from room 108 in the usual place in the alley.
Beleza.
Wait.
Deixa eu ver se tem alguma parada pra pegar aqui. Infelizmente não. Nada que possa me ajudar. Tonight is gonna dance and bleed. Seis balas na agulha e um sonho.
Something told me Zane wouldn't be happy to see me this time.
I'm in control now. The second you try anything, I will shoot you in the head. Scratch wrote return, not me. You're a fucking liar.
You'd given up. You stopped writing. You said it was too dangerous, that we didn't deserve to get out. And then he showed up. Scratch. He promised to write. To get me the hell out of here. He was magnificent. A visionary. I mean, it was art. But then, when it finished, it took a return and left me behind.
It's still here, and so is he.
I know I fucked up. But you can still catch him before he gets out, before he gets to your wife. And when you get to him, don't hesitate. Kill the bastard for what he did to us. There's a murder site in my cinema where my film Nightless Night is playing.
I told you not to try anything!
Bom. Bom demais. Filme do Zane.
I had to find the movie theater Poet Cinema. The next murder site was there. Zane had created the film in tandem with Return to escape the dark place.
Saída.
I could see the searchlight beams of the movie theater on the far side of the plaza.
Eu tô tranquilão. Tô numa boa, tô curtindo o batidão. Corre, corre, corre. Não vou nem olhar pra trás. Corre, 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 corre. Tá doido. Sem munição, sem nada. Indo com a cara e com a coragem.
The cinema lobby was a gateway to other realities on the silver screen. I could set a scene here.
I felt like I'd been on this case looking for the cult of the word for a lifetime or more. The only case I'd ever been on. They would
Did I
surface
stop
from the
writing at some
dark
point?
with their
I can't
depraved
stop.
acts of
There's too much at
violence
stake.
and fade back into the night, leaving behind bloody crime scenes and clues heavy with obscure meanings that led nowhere. Arriving at the cinema, I felt a monumental, terrifying revelation trembling before me, ready to open its jaws and swallow me whole.
This place had significance to the cult. There was something to use there.
É, esse é o caminho certo. Eu não vou pro caminho certo ainda, porque... Missão, né? Importante. Ó. Mano. Simplesmente o jogo, o jogo não quis obedecer o comando. Simplesmente foda-se. Simplesmente não quis. Pera aí. Não é possível. Vou voltar lá. Tem que escutar a conversa de novo? Eu vou ir lá. Pra ver qual foi que pegou aqui, hein? Ah, eu falei que é aleatório essa merda. Nunca vem, ó. A mesma coisa de sempre. Agora saiu. Antes não tava saindo. O jogo deu um bug fudido. Eu tava apertando bolinha, não tava querendo sair do layout ali da caixa. É pra acabar mesmo, né? É pra acabar com o meu pique. O jogo tá me dando bastante item. Boss fight. Vai me dar mais porque eu tô sem nada. Mapa. Piroquinha. Enredo. Não. Salvar. Ó! Ah, agora que eu vi, ó, tá cheio de. Cheio de vários nada. Ah, tá. Pelo menos um. Pera aí. Criança tem que ser feliz.
I felt like I'd been on this case, looking for the cult of the word for a lifetime or more. The only case I'd ever been on. They would surface from the dark with their depraved acts of violence and fade back into the night, leaving behind bloody crime scenes and clues heavy with obscure meanings that led nowhere. Arriving at the cinema, I felt them monumental, terrifying revelation trembling before me, ready to open its jaws and swallow me whole.
This place had significance to the cult. There was something to use there.
O caminho certo é por aqui, como eu falei. Boa, estão me dando munição de escopeta. Eu ainda não peguei a escopeta, acho que eu deixei.
I was missing something.
A escopeta em algum canto aqui, não é possível. E até agora eu não peguei a porra da escopeta. Eu peguei a escopeta uma vez, mas não nesse mundo aqui do Alan Wake. No mundo da mulherzinha lá.
The main event was the murder. I had to find my way to it. The first step toward the murder site. I was making progress.
É, ó, tudo mudou. Aqui não mudou. Ah, aqui que mudou alguma coisa? Absolutamente nada. Beleza, beleza. Olha só. Dá pra nadar aqui. Esse bagulho de piroca, de pipoca. Pipoca. Eu salvo mesmo, foda-se. Não pode salvar. Ô, porra. Tô andando em círculo nesse cara aqui, não sei o que tem que fazer não. Será que eu tenho que... Pera aí. É.
My writing was affecting
É exatamente isso. Sai daqui, volta.
It would do you a lot of good to talk, buddy.
It was an initiation ceremony. Or so we made our new members believe. Two of New York's finest. They had performed endless favors to earn their place among us. We had something special waiting for them. And something very special for you, Alex Casey.
Who's your leader? Alan Wake? Scratch? Zane? Give me a name!
You will meet him soon enough.
There was no end to the corruption. It fit the genre, so I'd use it.
Beleza. A nata de Nova York. Olha. Vou dar uma vasculhada e ver que encontrei alguma coisa interessante aqui. Nope. Aí, tão difícil angular essa merda aqui, cara.
The urban legends circling Thomas Zane were a bottomless rabbit hole. I'd done some digging. To film freaks, he was a mythic auteur in the art house cinema. A rising star coming to America from Finland. But he only created one film.
Turn
Tom
around.
the Poet. Before he went missing. Mirroring the vanishing
Look
of
at
the
what you
main
see
character in the movie. Played by himself. The
in her
biggest
face.
mystery was around his
The man who
lost
won a
film,
dream.
an early work made in Finland, Nightless Night, rumored to have mystic properties. Some claimed it was a snuff film, that the ritual murder in the film was an actual murder. There were no known surviving copies, but the cult chased it as if it were their unholy grail. Just like Wake's books were.
Os menininhos falam demais. É muita historinha pra contar. Ai! Meu Deus, velho. Pra quê? Que diferença fez aquela porra ali? Comer um tic-tac aqui. Tá, não entendi. Ah, tá, entendi sim. pertence ali no palco, na realidade. Deixa eu ver aqui. Nada aqui. Ainda trancada essa porra dessa porta, velho. É, investigar o saguão do teatro mesmo. Acho que tem como eu colocar outra coisa lá. Deixa eu ver. Aceita.
I changed the story. And with that, the dark place changed.
Mas alguma coisa mudou lá em cima. Ah, opa!
The cops had gotten their 15 minutes of fame with the cult, and it had been a scream. They were the murder victims. I had to find a way into the projection booth somehow.
Deu um jeito de entrar na cabine de projeção. Ok. A gente só muda tudo de novo.
It could not be opened on the side.
Que preso aqui dentro.
Changing a plot element in a scene without being there was impossible.
Tô literalmente preso. Pera aí. Fiz uma alteração no quadro aqui, pera.
I couldn't add a new element from here. I'd have to go to the scene.
Eu fiz um glitch. Literal, fiz um glitch aqui no jogo. Ah, bosta.
Mais NGM vendo a Live, só eu SLK.
Ah, os caras são pau no cu, Max. Os caras são pau no cu. Mano, onde que eu voltei? Onde que eu tive que voltar, velho? Onde que eu tive que voltar, velho? Ah, mano, isso me deixa muito triste, sabia? Como é que um jogo faz isso? Não faz nem sentido.
The plot changes shake the world around me.
Olha o que eu tive que voltar, cara. Ah, muito chato isso.
Do you
Eu fiquei preso na sala.
It was an initiation ceremony. Or so we made our new members believe. 2 of New York's finest. They had performed endless favors to earn their place among us. We had something special waiting for them. And something very special for you, Alex Casey.
Who's your leader? Alan Wake? Scratch? Zane? Give me a name!
You will meet him soon enough.
There was no end to the corruption.
Paia. Paia.
Fit the genre.
Paia.
So I'd use
Botar
it.
tudo paia. Isso é paia. O pessoal fala que o horário é uma boa, mas eu acho que o horário ainda continua ruim. De alguma forma. Muito tarde, né?
To film freaks, he was a mythic auteur in the art house cinema. A rising star coming to America from Finland. But he only created one film, Tom the Poet, before he went missing. Mirroring the vanishing of the main character in the movie, played by himself. The biggest mystery was around his lost film, an early work made in Finland, Nightless Night, rumored to have mystic properties. Some claimed it was a snuff film, that the ritual murder in the film was an actual murder. There were no known surviving copies, but the cult chased it as if it were their unholy.
Ah, vai tomar no cu, mano. Bosta de jogo. Pera aí. Eu vou me prender aqui agora. Só pegar
The cops had gotten their 15 minutes of fame with the cult, and it had been a scream. They were the murder victims. I had to find a way into the projection booth somehow.
Circling Thomas Zane were a bottomless rabbit hole. I'd done some digging. To film freaks, he was a mythic auteur in the art house cinema. A rising star coming to America from Finland. But he only created one film, Tom the Poet, before he went missing.
Cheguei.
Ó, o bonitinho aí, mais um bonitinho.
Character in the movie.
Você não vai entender nada do que tá acontecendo aqui, tá? Só pra te avisar.
Que jogo bonito.
Bem bonito.
Early work made in Finland, Nightless Night, rumored to have mystic properties. Some claimed it was a snuff film, that the ritual murder in the film was an actual murder. There were no surviving copies, but the cult chased it as if it were their unholy grail. Just like Wake's books were. Alan Wake.
Tá.
I'm lost in the world. The law leads you, following your master into La La Land. A sad bunch
La La
of
Land?
clowns and funny masks and hoods, pretending to be a secret society.
Maybe it is you who's playing a role, Mr. Casey. A role carefully laid out for you. A puppet, blindly performing the ritual steps for the glory of the cult. Huh?
What the fuck have you been smoking?
Esse jogo é várias junções, né?
A clip of the lost film survived. You will see, Mr. Casey. In the Nightless Night, you will finally see.
Nightless Night was Zane's film. It played a role in this story.
Tá, trecho do filme perdido.
What is this?
Ai!
Shit!
The light of the lamp shone out of the screen and revealed the door. Zane's lamp on the screen had no light. I can transfer the light from my lamp to his.
Os caras tá me estrupando aqui, calma.
I was back out into the night. The seedy alley away from prying eyes was a good scene for dark deeds.
Nossa, apanhei igual cadela agora. Opa, safe house. Salva no café. Meio perdidinho aqui das ideias. Ah, tá aqui. Pera, deixa alguma coisa passar aqui. Ou deixei, ó.
I should work this out on a plot board.
É. Ele literalmente falou o que tem que fazer. Seita da palavra. Trecho do filme perdido. Vai, vamos ver se aqui. O filme foi feito. Deixa eu...
In the city trapped in eternal night, they watch the film where the night never arrives, where the night hides in your mind.
É, não. Não é aqui. Não é esse enredo. Vamos... Zamas... Terraço. Ali, ó. Peraí. Esse jogo me deixa todo perdido.
Someone had fallen to their death from the rooftop.
Que foi isso, meu chapa? Tem um jeito de subir ali no terraço, eu não tô vendo.
I was close to finding the solution.
You don't think they're gonna want us to, like, cut off a finger or something for this initiation, do you?
Nah. I'm sure we'll just chant some ceremonial stuff. Nothing to it.
Well, it's about time. We paid our dues. Made plenty of their problems disappear. Dumped all those nobodies down that chute.
What we did or didn't do, it's all behind us now. We're going straight to the top, partner.
Yep, like we died and went to heaven.
Ainda não faz sentido pra mim.
Até que o jogo tá legal, mano, kkk.
Não, ele é legal, pô. Ele é uma brisa do caralho. Deixa eu voltar aqui pra cá, ó. Ah, tá, pera. Ó. É nóis.
Straight to the top. The dirty cops looked down on the city. Their city. They had committed repulsive deeds to get...
Cortei a vibe do Alan Wake falando, foi mal. Do John Wick. Igualzinho John Wick, mano, como é que pode? Nada. Ó. Mano, por que o jogo tá me dando munição de shotgun? Eu não tenho shotgun. Ah, não é munição de shotgun não, pô. É munição de sinalizador. Nossa, eu tô moscando mesmo.
Hey, Alan. How's the memory going?
Sorry, who are you? Kidding. Good to see you, Tim.
You had me going.
Cozy place you got here.
You know, your disappearance from Bright Falls is still the only thing that folks talk about. Well, that and Deerfest. Is this where you ended up back in 2010?
You know about that?
I am the sheriff of Bright Falls. Or I was.
Are you related to Sarah Breaker?
She was the sheriff of Bright Falls back in 2010.
Cara, é muito bom segurar o xixi até o limite e depois quase explodir a bexiga.
I had a police sketch made of Door based on my dreams. I sent it around and Sarah recognized the face from an old case file from the 80s. I moved out there to look into it and became sheriff after she left to join the feds.
What was in the case file about Door?
Not a lot of details in it. A local man named Warland Door went missing near Cauldron Lake. Eyewitnesses claim he was struck by a bolt of lightning and just vanished. I never
Eu
found
tô querendo ir mijar, rir mesmo, mas tô assistindo e tô focado. Que...
Cara, vai mijando. Vai mijar na calça. Não, vai no banheiro assistindo o vídeo.
Yeah, it's bigger than ever. You know, I got zapped here right before it was about to happen.
Funny, me too.
A melhor coisa que tem é ver minha live cagando, mano. Não sei porquê, mas me disseram isso. Isso aqui já tô ligado já. Mapa do lugar.
né, carai, tenho meu tablet MN, que vou lá.
Vai lá, pô. Opa, não. Quase que eu deixei a safe house. Aqui. John Wick pelas ruas de São Paulo. Não.
Don't you fucking move, or I'll blow you away.
You got me, Mr. Casey. I'm all yours. Go ahead. Ask that burning question in your mind.
How did you do it? How did you get me into that film clip without my remembering it? Talk to me, damn it!
You've seen the film? Good, good. Now you're ready to meet the Grandmaster. He's waiting for you in the projection booth where everything will be revealed, where he will project a new reality onto this one. And now, Mr. Casey, I've played my part to the end.
No! Crazy bastard! Why'd he jump?
The projection booth. Was that where I'd find the murder site?
Grão-mestre. Salvar de novo porque eu não sou bobo, né? Sempre salvando. Por aí. Tá calma nessa. Muita calma nessa hora, muita calma nessa hora. Tá, pera. Enquanto o mestre na cabine de proteção. É isso, exatamente isso que eu vou fazer agora. Acho que esse aqui é... Ótimo. Vamos de novo aqui. Aceito não.
I was under attack from a shadow. There, but not there.
Pera aí, já sei. Não sei não. Pô, Lão, é que só subir aqui, velho. O jogo dá uns...
I had to be at the scene, to see and understand it, in order to change it.
Ai, tomei na bunda, calma. Salva.
Changing a plot element in a scene without being there was impossible. This thread would create something terrible in the scene, but it's what the story needed. I found myself in a maze of film equipment. There had to be a way to the projection booth from here.
Mano.
I wasn't alone.
Esse jogo é uma caixinha de surpresa. Tô ouvindo passos.
I was back where I started. A loop within a loop. I had to keep going.
I'm here, you son of a bitch. Show yourself. Who was it? Who said that? The gray-headed mask in my hand. You're a clown in a mask. I'm not the one.
The Casey in the story was losing it. I wasn't far behind.
Aqui.
I was back at the beginning again. I had to keep going. Find a way to the murder site.
Show yourself. Who said that? That's a real clever trick, asshole. You can run, but you can't hide. The gray-headed mask.
Eu vi alguma coisa, mano.
You're a clown in a mask. I'm not the one wearing a mask here, you moron. Why don't you come here and say that to my face, buddy? Don't change the moron.
I'm feeling awful. What is this feeling? I died. Did I die? It got me. It ate my mind. You are not making sense, man. Fuck. I get together, man. Return. I was writing. Return. Something went wrong. I've written it so many times and it always fails. It fails. I'm doing something wrong. I forget. What's wrong? Is there something wrong with me? Am I wrong somehow? Am I missing something? Skipping over some vital beat? Or do I have to write? Sure, of course. I mean, that's a given. That's a given. I wrote departure. That worked. Now we're fine. Maybe there's a missing step before return. What's between departure and return? The tasks, the challenge, the Initiation, yeah, I haven't written that. To master this place, to set things up, can't go to return before initiation. That's right, that feels right. Initiation. I have to write initiation.
Entende porra nenhuma. Tem que fechar a porta? Huh.
I was back at the beginning again. I had to keep going. Find a way to the murder site.
Who's there? Look, you got the wrong guy. I'm not Alex Casey. I only play him in the movies. He's just a fictional character.
What's going on here?
You don't have to kill me. You don't have to go get that knife and stab me. You can just give up and go back. Forget about the ritual sacrifice to open the way forward.
The ritual sacrifice to open the way?
No.
Meu Deus, não entendo nada.
You don't have to become a monster. Just leave the knife where it is. In the back. And go.
Knife in the back? Everything about this was absurd. Our dialogue forced and ridiculous. In desperate need of another pass. But I'd play along to see where it took me.
Forget about the knife.
Esqueci a faca. Que faca dele?
Don't go looking for the knife. There is no knife.
Meu Deus. Que faca, doido? Você viu alguma faca? Faca. Encontre o Gão-Mestre na cabine de projeção. Será que eu tenho que dar um tiro?
Let's forget about the knife. Don't go looking for the knife. Oh no.
Ah, essa faca.
Oh, no, you don't.
Isso é a faca. Achei que era o microfone, velho.
What the fuck? I was getting close.
Welcome, Alex Casey. You've done well. You've played your role perfectly.
Everything out of your mouth is a damn lie. The only place any of this makes any sense is in your psychotic brain.
As a fictional character in a story, you've fulfilled your purpose. You brought the writer of the story here. You can go now, Casey.
No, I'm not going anywhere before I get some answers. How was I in that movie? Why does all this feel so familiar? What? Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck am I? No!
And welcome to you, Alan Wake.
What the hell?
This is the ritual to lead you on. We're just one step away from your final destination, Mr. Wake. First,
Here's an unanswered mystery for you. If Casey was fictional, and you assumed his role as a detective, are you now fictional too? Whose story are you living, Mr. Wake?
The visions were getting under my skin, coming too close for comfort. Not a
Bizarro.
separate layer, but mingling with my own reality in the dark place.
Acho que tá fechada.
Wait. Dead end. This can't be right. Did I miss something?
Agora a música parou. Vou voltar agora, vou tomar um maior susto. Não.
The murder site. The mask was the key. This is how I could help her.
Saga Anderson, listen. I've been tricked. Scratch wrote returned. I tried to fix the story, but he stopped me before I reached the end. He has it now. It's the key to escape.
What do you mean, escape? Wait, Scratch.
I need to stop him. I need to stop him before he gets out. He's after Alice. I'm still trapped, but I'm making progress. I wrote you in to be the story's hero. Scratch made a horror story. I need to match the genre. It has to be dark, but the hero can break through, save her family, save us all.
Save her family? Are you talking about my family?
Yes. Whatever you're doing, it's working. You just need to keep going.
Did we have family in the horror story?
I was closer now. Closer than ever before. But there was no time to lose. Everything was hanging in the balance. I could still lose it all. Parliament Tower. I had to make it work this time. I could stop Scratch, get the manuscript, fix its ending.
Nossa, que da hora, velho. Eu tô entendendo até. Achei que eu não entendi, não. Mais um capítulo chegou ao fim. Deixa eu ver se não tem nada aqui antes, né? Que depois não vasculha.
I was traveling deeper into the dark place. The poem on the wall was growing at the same pace, dogging my footsteps, like my unwanted shadow moving in the corner of my eye.
O cara fica falando comigo.
It wasn't my writing. I didn't know what it was. A terrible prophecy. A curse looming over me.
Mano, o jogo tá dando um bug, velho, que toda vez que eu entro no negócio eu não consigo... Tá, 3 minutos atrás. Vamos ver. Eu não tô conseguindo sair, às vezes eu entro num bagulho de objetivo assim, eu não consigo sair.
The mask was the key.
Vou pular, né? Já sabe o que acontece. Vamos ver se agora
I was
vai.
traveling deeper into the dark place.
Agora
the poem
saiu.
on the wall was growing at the same pace, dogging my footsteps, like my unwanted shadow moving in the corner of my eye. It wasn't my writing. I didn't know what it was. A terrible prophecy. A curse looming over me.
Caminho da Luz. Um filme de Thomas Zane.
The scene had changed.
Salvar, né?
There wasn't enough alcohol in this city to drown the memories of this nightmare, but I'd damn well try. This case would never be closed. I had more questions now than at the start. The irony of being trapped in a postmodern detective story. I felt watched. The eyes of some unseen audience on me. I wanted to turn to the hidden camera and tell them to fuck off. But I didn't know where to look to break the fourth wall. There would always be another case for Casey. A million stories in this dark city. The night opened up to welcome me. I walked into her arms. Roll credits.
Bom.
Something kept me going. A broken man. No hope, no prospects, no love. Too stubborn to die. Like a cockroach with a misguided sense of honor and justice in a city where there can never be justice.
Tá, pera. Agora a gente tem que voltar. Tem como passar? Tem. Graças a Deus. Não consegui vasculhar essa área aqui porque naquela hora tava cheio de gente. É, e ainda tá, né? Dá a volta aqui, bonitinho, né?
The phone was ringing again.
O telefone tocando.
Somehow I sensed it wasn't Zane this time.
Ó, caixa aqui. Boa.
Hello?
Hello.
It wasn't Zane. It wasn't Scratch either. Huh? You're me? Me? I don't understand. There's a lot I don't understand.
The dark place operates in loops. Time is a story. I'm calling you from a different point in that story.
From the future? I'm never getting out of here, am I?
Yes, you will. And no, you won't. And that is by your own choice.
What does that mean?
I'm sorry for what you'll have to go through. You need to go back to the talk show studio basement. Get Alice's photos from a shoebox there. Before you can go to Parliament Tower, you must put the photos into the shoebox at her statue at the plaza. To help you, to help Alice, to help Saga Anderson.
I'm my own Deus Ex Machina? Really?
põe a
many
foto
writers does
no
it take to finish
porão.
a story?
Vou
One
botar
for each
essas.
draft. It's the same writer, but in a different point in time. I'd follow the steps he laid out for me. Alice's
QMN, vou dormir tutancando mais GNN, dormir 4 horas por dia SLK.
Aí é foda. Vai lá, cara, dorme bem.
It's closed. No. The building was condemned. Closed up. Something was wrong. Something was missing. I had to get inside.
Obter acesso. Boa noite, fofinho. Boa noite, lindão.
Seu lindo.
Durma com os anjos.
Alice's photos were in the talk show basement. I had to bring them to the Plaza shoebox in order to enter Parliament Tower. Only then could I finish the story.
É isso, acho que por hoje tá bom, 1h47, né? Tá bom.